All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We're going to get started by facing the east. Let's give our praise, honor, and glory.
Yahweh, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Hashem, Rakakwadash.
All right, they'll be giving our praises to the Most High, whose true name in Hebrew is Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, whose true name in Hebrew is Yahweh Shai, and the Holy Spirit, which is a Rakakwadash. Now, honor to the elders and apostles, and the Holy Spirit, who taught us His truth. Honor to the brethren that's laboring doing the work, to preach the gospel, risking their life and freedom to do so. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Be 1/3 of the Israelites, according to Scripture, be the Negroes seeking their salvation by returning back to the Most High, by hearing and believing on His word. All right, so I'll be back with another live lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And I titled it, The Light Burden. Take it from the book of Matthew, the 11th chapter. And we're going to pretty much, I guess, get started there real quick.
Yep. All right, first precept of the day, we got Matthew chapter 11, verse 28 through 30. It says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls, for my yoke is easy, and my burden is light."
So yeah, the Lord said, "Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I'll give you rest." You know, cold words for the children of Israel. We the ones that not at rest. We not in our homeland, and we serving our enemies. You know, so it's us, you know, with the heavy burden. The Lord said, "Take my yoke upon you and learn of me." So yeah, you know, most of our people, we yoke to the heathen. You know, by this money system, so we yoke to the heathen, serving our enemies for the one of all things. Right? But the Lord said, "Take my yoke, you know, be a servant of the Most High." Yep. And He said, "You shall find rest into your souls." So, you know, it's this wisdom and knowledge and understand that brings us this peace. You know, this is what we've been missing for all these years. Is this word. And then, you know, the Lord said, "My yoke is easy and my burden is light." And that's pretty much what we want to show today, that it's kind of an easy thing to serve the Lord. You know, the walk is a difficult walk. You know, resisting the devil, staying on that straight and narrow path, it's a difficult walk, but it's relatively easy. Relatively easy. You know, the Lord ain't asking really for nothing extreme, like the rest of the world may do. Gotta sacrifice your mother, drink some baby's blood, kill a cousin.
Or even like if you want like a high-paying job, you got to go to school for 4 years, 8 years, and shit like that.
Yeah, and they see, that's the thing too, this system, they keep changing it. You know, once upon a time, it was a 4-year degree. Bachelor's, it would be 4 years flat, you done. But then we started going to school, and the stuff that required a bachelor's degree, they raised the stakes or raised the standard. Now you got to get a master's for what will only, you will need a bachelor's for the pass. And then a 4-year degree actually take you 5 to 6 years. And then you get a degree, or they say, well, you got to get all these certifications down. What did you go to school for?
Right.
And now they got a thing that, oh, you need job experience. Well, I got to get hired. What the how you
right.
That's his damn system. You know, it's ever changing. And that's why it's an easy thing to serve Yahweh Shai. What's pleasing to the Lord, walking in all His ways, you know, it ain't changed, you know, since the beginning. The same thing that's pleasing to the Lord today is the same thing that was pleasing to Him, you know, 5,000-7,000 years ago. You know, nothing has changed. Trying to make it in this system, that's like trying to please a woman. No matter, you know, it ain't necessarily what you do, it changes from day to day. You don't know what type of time she on.
Right.
And that's what's trying to make it in this system. It's always changing.
One thing you learn about them, shit, they never satisfied.
Yup.
And they always want more.
Yup, that's the system. They always want more from you. More schooling, more certifications. Now you gotta have references. Bro, I went to school. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's just his system. So when the Lord said that my yoke is easy and my burden is light, you know, doing the work of the Lord is easy compared to what you have to do in the world. You know, Yahweh not gonna change his mind, you know, halfway through the mission. He's not gonna raise the standard, make it harder. You know, he gave you the whole playbook from the beginning.
You got the next one?
Yeah.
All right, next precept we got is Hebrews chapter 4, verse 11. Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief.
So yeah, and being a servant of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, you know, people think that it's a movement, it's a trend. They think this the new Black Panther. You know, it ain't no trend. This is we getting rewarded after this. So it said, let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest. And that's no different than the things of the world. You know, you go to school, you get a career, you may become an athlete, you labor to enter into your rest. So that what? You may eventually retire. And then Yahweh Shah say that you must know I be about my Father's business. And so this ministry is a business. And with all work, your ultimate goal is to retire, to rest, to live the rest of your life.
Eternally rest.
Yup.
Eternal peace.
Yup. And we labor now to in other words, to go into early retirement. You know, that's, you want to retire eventually, hey, but if you can do an early retirement, you know, that's the real prize. Or that's just here, early retirement coming. So yes, it's kind of like, I think they had a thing in the military, you could do 20 years, retire full benefits. Now, hey, same with the Lord, you know, we 10th, 11th, 12th hour servants, you know, compared to the elders and apostles. So what? Those of us who came to the truth for what? The last few years. You gotta what? Just believe and serve the Lord for like 4 or 5 years, you know, to inherit the kingdom of heaven. That's a short time. What up, bro?
What's up, man?
Oh, what up with it? Oh, that's you? You live out here?
What's up, man?
Hey, you up there.
Okay, all right. Hey, man, I said, man, I said, I recognize you.
Oh, yeah, you be on YouTube?
Yeah.
You be seeing, how, you be seeing Hebrew Israelite stuff?
I've seen a couple videos on it.
All right, you pretty much understand what they're doing?
Yeah.
So
give me the breakdown, bro.
So, yeah, come around here real quick. Yeah. Man, so, all right, you remember, I think it was last year Kanye West got in trouble saying we was the Jews. Right. I think Kyrie Irving got in trouble saying something about it.
Yeah.
So they were saying that we the Lord's people. The Lord had a chosen people of Israel. And this is what he called us in the Bible. And this would be these people today.
Okay.
So pretty much, you know, the Negroes, that was the name that was given to us by our oppressor.
Right.
You know, once upon a time it was niggers, colors. You know, it changed every few years or so.
Yeah.
Because all they got to send in the world, if you tell one lie, you got to tell another lie. So pretty much everybody at the bottom of society, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and be some pictures to go along with it. So we was actually doing people. You know, David, Moses, the holy angels, Mary, the baby Messiah. So we was really whole time in America, being in slavery, being at the bottom, being oppressed, the Lord told us that we would be living like this in the last days because we disobeyed Him. Let me see. Go to, I guess, hit Deuteronomy 28:15. Then you can go straight to 68. So like black on black crime, drugs in the community, brothers having equal eye toward each other. Them all curses that the Lord will put on us for disobeying Him. All right. Let's get that real quick.
Now we have the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. For it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all His commandments and the statutes which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
So yeah, the Lord said if we didn't obey His voice back then, we was going to live out curses. Let's get 16. Let's get 16. That first curse. Yeah.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
And we know we cursed in the city, black on black crime shot down in the streets. no grocery stores, lack of health care. Let's go down to, I think, matter of fact, I got some of them right here too.
Okay.
Like Deuteronomy 28:48, the Lord said, "He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee." Put a yoke of iron in Google, you're gonna see us, the Native Americans in that condition.
Yeah.
So that's literal. Deuteronomy 28:41, thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity. We're the only people that had our children snatched from us.
Right.
And they were sold to the next slave master. Let's go down to 54.
Now the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother.
So yeah, amongst our people, his eye will be evil toward his brother. That's why you take, let's say we was younger, you walk past some other brothers, we're gonna be tension, it might be, we're gonna be looking at each other, what that nigga looking at.
Yeah.
But they don't got that same energy towards the white man, the Chinese man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
Just us.
yeah. And same with Mexican, black on black, all of that.
There's another one. I think it's in the 40s. 48.
Okay, let's hit 48.
Right? Now we have the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, with the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and want of all things.
So the Lord said we will serve our enemies for the one of all things: hunger, thirst, nakedness. Anything we need, we got to go to our oppressor. Like even black-owned businesses, it's black operated, but it's not black-owned. You got to play by their rules and regulations. You got to rent they building
Right.
space.
You gotta go through their process.
They're gonna be checking in on you. Let's say like even a black-owned restaurant, they operate it. They don't own the food though. So one way or another, you gotta go to your oppressor for all things. But see, back in the day, we decided to serve the Lord, and He would bless the land that we was on. We would get everything from the land. All right, let's go to let's hit 64. And what we were doing, we got pictures showing that we was them people that look like us. They do it around the 28th chapter. It gets deeper because we're the only ones that can identify with these curses. Even coming over here on slave ships.
Yeah.
That was a curse the Lord told us that would happen to us. We're going to get that one last. So let's hit 64.
All right, Deuteronomy 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth unto another. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
So the Lord said we'll be scattered from one end of the earth to the other. There's black people all in Brazil,
Right.
China, Russia. We all over the place, but you won't know that by watching TV. But we really all over. We the original people, so we all over the place.
Yeah.
Usually on TV they show the lighter skinned people. But yeah, we all over the place.
Yeah.
It said we would be scattered. Everywhere we would be scattered, we would serve other gods. So even the Christian church, that's another God because of the way they present it and the way they teach us in the church.
Yep.
And the image that they forced on our people. This would be a more accurate depiction of the Messiah.
Now, this image, okay, right before you had turned that over earlier, I seen that image online. I can't remember where. No, it was on TikTok.
Oh yeah.
I saw that on TikTok, man. And it was kind of breaking down a lot of stuff that y'all breaking down too.
Yep.
Because that's supposed to be the real image
Yep.
of God.
Yep. His son. They're like Matthew 10:34. He said, "Think not that I came to bring peace." He said, "I came not to bring peace but a sword." So Christian church told you that this hippie, a white boy named Jesus, gonna come and hug everybody like it's Epstein Island. But really, the Lord coming to do heavy damage for what the world done to His people.
Yeah.
Let's get 64 through 68 real quick.
All right. Now we have to go to Deuteronomy 28 verse 65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall thy sole of thy foot have no rest. But the Lord shall give thee a trembling heart and failing eyes and sorrow of mind.
So among these nations that we'll be scattered to, the Lord said, we'll have no ease and our foot will have no rest. Here, we try to take 3 steps forward, you get set 5 steps back.
Right.
That's just us as a people.
Yeah.
And it said that here we have a trembling heart, failing eyes, sorrow of mind. You know, our people beat down, no hope, upset, mad at the world, don't know which way to go. You know, our people are the only people that's lost. All right, let's go. Let's see the next one. 66.
All right, verse 66. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
I said our life will hang in doubt before thee. You know, we the only people who don't really have a promise of life. You know, we might step out, get stopped by the police. You might be having a bad day, shoot us. There might be some racist KKKs just want to chase us down, do whatever. Then black on black crime. So we the people with the, when we leave the house, we the least likely to not make it. We the most likely to not make it back.
Right.
What else? And the police, Amber Geiger, he was at home. She kicked in his door.
Yeah,
and shot
kicked in the door.
Yeah,
shot.
so even at home, you ain't safe. So let's read that again.
Then she kind of got off.
It then got off on it, yo.
Again, verse 66. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shalt have none assurance of thy life.
So yeah, we'll fear day and night, have no assurance of life.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, what's something you said? Let me see if I can find this real quick. Zechariah 11:5. All right, what you say, how she got off on it, they usually do. So check this out. It reads, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Our possessors, because we still cargo or slaves in America, you know, freedom isn't an illusion. We really not free. But it said, whose possessors slay them, hold themselves not guilty. You know, they're going to get a lesser charge or not charged at all. Let's get 67, 68.
Again, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68.
Let's go 67.
Let's say 7 of that. In the morning thou shalt say, would God it were even.
My bad, let's go
68, all right. Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again.
Oh, that's Natalie. What's up with it? You doing all right? All right, take care now. All right, so this occurs right here going into the us coming over here on slave ships.
Okay.
All right, let's get it again.
All right. Deuteronomy 28. Okay. Deuteronomy 28, 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there you should be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
All right, so we're going to break it down. All right, it said the Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with ships. Egypt got a meaning. Can you get Exodus 20 and 2 real quick? You know about the story of Moses and them coming, going through the Red Sea?
Mm-hmm.
So the Lord said he's going to bring us. So when the Lord said, I will bring you into Egypt again with ships, that's not literal ancient Egypt. Because if he was going to take us there, we could have just walked back. You know, he walked inside of it. But let's go Exodus 22.
Exodus 20 and 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt means house of bondage. In other words, captivity, slavery. So the Lord is saying, I will bring thee into Egypt again with ships. He said, I'm going to bring you into the house of bondage, bring you into slavery with ships. And then it says, and there you should be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. And America is spiritual Egypt. That's why they got the pyramid on the back of the dollar. So this would be the place that we will come here on ships and be sold to various people. Nobody else can fit them curses. So like, you know, you got the Jewish people, the Israelis over there, the land, so they not the real people. And you know they're at war right now.
Yeah.
So what the Lord gonna do, in ancient Egypt, he freed his people from their captivity by destroying Egypt. So the Lord gonna free us of this captivity here, which is spiritual Egypt, by destroying America. And how America, so this ain't got nothing to do with the Christian church either. So how America's gonna be destroyed, it's gonna be by fire. The Christians got that right. It's just not gonna be a place underground called hell. That fire gonna come from above, and it's gonna be nuclear missiles. Like on this sign right here. That's why all these countries are at war. Ukraine and Russia, China and Taiwan gonna be at war. You got the Middle East and Israel at war right now. So yeah, all these countries gonna shift their focus to America. You know, America is bully. So they gonna all shift their focus to America, and then they gonna nuke America. And yeah, I'm gonna get a couple things. Let's say 2 Peter 3:10.
Pretty much from the very beginning, we've been in captivity.
Oh yeah.
From the very beginning.
Yep. Yeah, beginning of time, even in the Bible. I don't know like how much free time you got, but you should read the book of Judges.
Judges.
Yeah. So when you read that, you see us the cycle going into slavery, and the Lord letting us free. You know, the Lord will put us in slavery for disobeying Him. Not this long. It usually might be 18 years, 20 years, 5 years. The Lord was going light on us back then. Then our people start crying out. They're like, all right, let's get our acts together. So the Lord will take them out of it. Years later, they start messing up. He send them back into captivity. But you see that in Judges. Yeah. That pretty much sums up really the whole Bible. Yeah. And what we got going on today. Let me see. All right, let's get that 2 Peter 3:10. You got like 5 more minutes?
Yeah. I got 5 minutes, bro.
All right, good.
All right, 2 Peter 3:10.
Matter of fact, before you get that, let me grab this. Okay. So I'm gonna read this for you too. You know, this is why you see stuff. How you say you see stuff on TikTok? People all over YouTube. You see some other Hebrew Israelites. This is why right here. Daniel 12:4. The Lord talking to Daniel. He said, "But thou, O Daniel, shut the words and seal the book." So when they say shut the words and seal the book, that means this understanding of the Bible, it would be sealed up. You know, if something's sealed, you can't read it. So pretty much that's a better word. So pretty much we wouldn't have access to this, what the Bible is really saying, until a certain time. So I'm gonna read it again. Shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. So we won't have access to this information till the end of time. And it says, many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So at the very end, knowledge will be increased. That's why you see the average, you know, pretty much truth is gone out. Yeah. The Lord will have it go out before it returns. Yeah. To declare who His people is. All right. So when you church talk about the lake of fire, I'm gonna read this real quick. The lake of fire, America. We're gonna show how to become the lake of fire. I'm gonna hit Revelation 20:14. It reads, death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. Christians will tell you that hell is the lake of fire, but you said death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. So hell, what it really is, in the lake of fire, two different things. And really, hell would be America. Yep. You know, that's why people say I'm going through hell. Yeah. Like, you know, the Christian church and the white man, they teach you hell like it's something worse than America. Ain't nothing worse than America. Yeah. This place is trip.
Hell on earth, right here.
Exactly.
Hell on earth.
Yep. So we see death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. That's it, that's 2 Peter 3:10.
2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with the great noise.
So it said the heavens going to pass away with a great noise. That great noise is all the nukes going off. Let's continue.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
So it said the elements going to melt with fervent heat. Like the time of Noah and the flood, the Lord destroyed everything on the surface. Yeah. So everything on the surface going to melt with that nuclear heat. Yeah. My dad, he a chemical engineer, and I was kind of breaking it down to him. He said that makes sense, but he said the elements going to melt. He said the only thing that could melt elements and break everything down on the smallest level will have to be like nuclear energy. All right, let's get it all the way through. Let's start back from
the top.
Pass away with a great noise.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works therein, and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
So it said the earth and the works gonna be burnt up. That's everything on the surface. Because what the Lord gonna do, He gotta cleanse the earth. Yeah. Time with Noah and the flood, you know, you can clean something with water. That's what the Lord did with the flood. Right. But if that don't work, you gotta clean it with fire. So that's what the Lord gonna do. So we got that. I'm gonna come here. Pull Jeremiah 15:14. Yeah, I'm gonna get this real quick.
14.
Yeah, 15 to 14. I'm gonna get this real quick. So we got that the elements gonna be fervent heat. So check this out. Psalm 68:7, let them melt away as waters, which run continually. So it said, let them melt as waters. So that's where we get the term, the lake of fire. The Lord gonna melt this place. It's gonna be the lake of fire. So I'm gonna read it all the way through. Let them melt away as waters, which run continually when he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows. So bending the bow to shoot his arrows is a metaphor for the nuclear missiles. So like on that side, we got a missile, then we got an arrow right under. Yeah. So again, let them melt away. Let them melt away as waters, which run continually when he bent up his bow to shoot his arrows. So the elements melting with fervent heat. Yeah. That's gonna melt everything as waters. It's gonna come from these arrows or nuclear missiles. Yeah. And let's see who the arrow is going to be shot at. Let's go.
Jeremiah 15:14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord.
And she's talking about America. You can think of like Lady Liberty. Yeah. You know, America is mystery Babylon and future prophecy. Yeah. You know, it refers to it like a great whore. And that great whore be, you can think of Lady Liberty. America, the only country that portrays itself as a woman. So it said bend the bow. What did it say? Shoot at her.
Shoot at her, bear no arrows.
So spare no arrows. So the logo have all these other countries shoot their nukes at America. So that's gonna be the end of it. And the reason we out here, the scriptures say like we got to get the blood off our hands. If we know something that our brothers and sisters don't know, we got to tell them. This for those who really believe. We got to tell them. Because if we don't tell them and we could have like saved them by giving them the word, the Lord will hold us accountable.
Yeah, that's what God wants us to do anyway.
Anyway, yup.
He wants us to spread the word.
Yup. Yeah. And that's the point of salvation comes. You know, salvation ain't being saved from a place underground called hell. It's when the nuclear missiles come. That's the point of salvation. And salvation would only be for the Lord's people. Yeah. The Christian church say that it's for everybody. Everybody will get the kingdom of heaven. That ain't true. That ain't true. It's only for his people. Hit Acts 1 and 6.
Now let's look at Acts chapter 1, verse 6. It says, and they therefore were come together. They asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore the kingdom to Israel?
So there was the disciples was asking the Messiah, will you restore the kingdom to Israel? In other words, is you going to put your people back on top? Because at that time, there's living under the Romans. You know, white people today, America is just the new Roman Empire, right? Like when you look at the architecture, the stadiums, the federal buildings, it's built like ancient Rome. Yep. So he said, because since he was on the scene, they thought the Messiah was going to set them up then. But I think he goes on to say, what did it say, verse 7?
He said to them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power, but ye shall receive power after the Holy Ghost come upon you. You shall be witnesses among me in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and unto all uttermost part of the earth.
So pretty much he told them like now ain't the time. They didn't know that he was going to have to die and then come back, which we in the days of his return. So it's going to be in this his people back on top. Yeah. Now you gonna like this one. This is what we got to look forward to. All right. So this is Isaiah 14 and 2. Matter of fact, hit Revelation 13 and 10 real quick. Matter of fact, hit that real quick. Revelation the first half.
Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So that was pretty much it. That's in Revelation, which the people will say the end of the story. So it said those who lead into captivity shall go into captivity. That's kind of broad speaking, so this gonna simplify or narrow it down right here. This is Isaiah 14 and 2. I'm gonna have you look with it.
Yeah. And the
people shall take them and bring them to their place. It's going to break it down. The house of Israel shall possess them in the name of the Lord to serve
The land of the Lord going into the kingdom of heaven. Kingdom of heaven going to be established on earth. Now the Lord not going to take people up with him. You know, it's going to be on earth after he wipe everything out. So we're going to possess people in the land of the Lord, the kingdom of heaven, and service of him.
So it's going to narrow it down. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
So after the end of all of this, those who oppress us today rule over us, and we're going to rule over them. And they know. Maybe not the low level Edomites. That's what white people called it in the Bible. But those who run everything, like the dudes I got on this poster, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, you know, the top elite of the white folks, they know what's coming because they understand all of this. That's why they lied to us all these generations, because they know we got next.
Yeah.
And when we got next, we got forever. And what we just got, he that lead in the captivity shall go into captivity. They understand all of that. So yeah, that's what we got to look forward to.
So when you hear, people say, or even people, whether it be regular people or people in the church or wherever you go to serve, you hear the term God's people. They don't really.
Church don't know what's going on.
They don't really realize what they're saying, and the people don't really realize what they're hearing, because what I gather from this is that we are literally God's people.
Yeah, blood descendants.
God's people.
I mean,
And people hear those words, they're like, oh, and
see,
going one end after
yeah,
other.
they don't know how heavy that is.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know how heavy that is.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, he Deuteronomy 7:6. And then, then even like, matter of fact, let me look at this real quick.
Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people to the Lord thy God. All right. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So the Lord said we are holy people, we above all people. We know that. The way we look, women shape, the way the men build, rapping, singing, talent. So we know we above all people. Most creative, get it out the mud. It's impossible to hold us back. So the Lord said we are special people to him above all people. They say in the church, God loves everybody. That ain't true. Matter of fact, we can show that too. I'm going to show you this real quick though.
Acts 13:1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers.
These will be the prophets.
People wrote the book. As Barnabas and Simeon, that was called what? What that say?
Yeah, well, you know, the pronunciation. Now it
Let's-
says, yeah.
Let's see how it's pronounced. With this app, we can go into it in Greek. So we get real deep. Let's see how it's pronounced. Although the spelling is different, but
You got to understand. The people who run everything, they change the spelling, the words,
language,
the meaning.
and all that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But let's see how it's pronounced.
G3526. Nick
Oh.
So yeah, we really them people. But check this out, it get even better. These Greek words, we can go to the actual meaning. Then check this out. We're going to look at it in a different translation. Among prophets and teachers of the church at Antioch in Syria were Barnabas and Simeon, called the black man. That's why they hate us.
But see now, I guess on a different level, just like you were saying earlier, it makes sense that people from other cultures, other races, or however you want to terminize it, will want to have what we got.
Yeah,
And at one point, they was taking it and trying to claim it as their own.
exactly, yup.
And it's like, every time you look around, it's like, okay, we did this, now here they come, trying to claim it.
Yup,
Oh, we done did this, now here they come trying to
yup,
be number one in it.
yup.
So it makes sense. It correlates with what you're saying.
Yep.
It correlates.
Yep, identity. They stole all our inventions.
Yeah.
They stole identity theft. They stole the land, so America gonna be wiped out. Israel gonna be wiped out too. Yeah, the Lord gotta clean this place up.
Then they bring us over here to build America,
Yep.
which that's a fact.
Yep.
That's why they brought us over
Yep.
to build their land. Now all of that is making sense now
Yeah.
because I when you walk around and you talk to people, but then when it was you, it was like, okay, something about this dude, I ain't put my finger on it yet. Look at I get what you're trying. You ain't with the BS.
Oh no.
Yeah, you ain't with it. Yeah. Okay, it's making sense. Okay, all right, Chris.
Man, I got you. Hey,
Yeah.
you got another 5-7 minutes?
Man, maybe.
All right, we gonna just.
I'll tell you what, go ahead and break it down, man, because I don't stay far from here.
All right, bet. So what's coming on? Let me see.
What time you got?
5:49.
5:49. So what's coming to America? Get that Revelation 13:16. You know about the BRICS nations? You say you got TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
Put in BRICS. BRICS.
CS.
Yep.
Okay.
So all these countries: Russia, China, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, India, Iran, Ethiopia, the UAE. Because all the countries do business in U.S. dollars when it comes to gas and oil. These countries coming up with their own currencies to do business with, so they ain't got to use the U.S. dollar. So the dollar gonna collapse, and money gonna be completely worthless. And then you know about Bitcoin. So that's the wave of the future. So when the dollar collapses, paper money gonna be worthless, but the government gonna come with their own digital currency. It ain't gonna be Bitcoin. You can privately own that and get rich off of it. Digital currency, the government gonna own. And a digital currency, it gotta be on a digital device. Right now you got Apple Pay, Cash App. It's not gonna be on the phone. So let's get it real quick.
All right. Revelation 13:16. And he calls them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark in their right hand or their forehead.
So receive a mark in their right hand and their foreheads. So, and when you break down that word mark, like we did, you go in the Greek, it goes into a badge of servitude. And it say that it got to be preached into the skin. So this would be your digital ID, digital wallet. Because they say, if you was to be able to use the money on your phone, they say identity theft, your account getting hacked.
Yeah.
That's in your hand, there's no identity theft. You can't get hacked, but the government have direct access to your account. They can take away money as they want, all of that. That's why everything going digital.
Yeah.
You go to a lot of restaurants and stuff now, they ain't got a menu. Take a picture of the QRS code.
Yeah.
Everything going digital. And this will be the mark in the right hand, and it said in the forehead. That dude Elon Musk. All right, so the two marks to the beach. With this one, they say they'd be able to heal people with certain diseases, like maybe people walk again.
Yeah.
But what they actually be able to do is download information from your brain, so they want to see people's dreams, their memories, what they thinking. They say that'll help solve a lot of crimes if they can read people's brains. But it's really just an invasion of privacy.
That's what it is.
And also too, they can upload information to brain. In other words, program people's thoughts. Yeah, we gonna go here next. That's it. Best for last. Hey, you and your girls should check out this movie called ISS. It's in movies in the theaters right now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, me and Anita, when it's all, it shows the Lake of Fire. We was talking about everything.
It's called ISS.
Yep. Except for International Space Station. But I'm taking some pictures. Okay, because it illustrates what the is. And then on Earth, nuclear war broke out. And I got live images. So that was the Earth behind it. Everything that's on fire.
And that's in the movies now?
Yep. So yeah, that's when they describe the lake of fire in the Bible.
Yeah.
It's looking from an aerial view for those who get saved from it.
I wonder if I can stream that.
Probably, I think my bro watched it at home.
I probably streaming that.
Yeah. That ain't the sun.
Oh.
And that's how you probably saw. You got a lot of people building underground bunkers and stuff. That's why.
But them bunkers ain't gonna protect nobody from that.
Man, they drill miles into the ground. Some of them gonna escape. I'm gonna show you real quick. You gotta hang this line. Okay. You go to Revelation 6 and 15, that might be the better one.
Revelation 6:15.
Yeah, the read that one.
All right. Revelation 6 and 15. And the kings of the earth, and the great man, and the rich man,
So the elites,
and the
those
chief,
who got the money.
and the chief captains, and the mighty man, and every bondman, and every free man hid themselves in dens and in the rocks of the mountains.
So they're gonna hide themselves in the dens, in the rocks of the mountains, holes in the earth. So to escape this, but some of them gonna survive by going underground. I'm gonna show you a couple more, but this is Amos 92. Though they dig into hell, that's just the ground, the grave. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb to heaven, this will I bring them down. They're not going out there to educate our people on outer space.
Yeah.
They're looking for an escape. They know what's coming. They know what's coming. And them same people that go underground, they're gonna be the first people to go into slavery through the rough. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you that real quick. Matter of fact, I gotta show you this one. I'm gonna have you look with it. All right, therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out the land of Egypt. We always reference that when teaching how the Lord saved us out of Egypt.
Yep.
They say we're not going to talk about that no more. But let's see why. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, North America. So yeah, he's going to bring up the children of Israel from the land of the north and from all the lands whither he had driven them. And how did the Lord scatter us? By slave ships. And it says, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave to their fathers. This is the point right here. Behold, I was sent for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. Pretty much the Lord will send men to spread the word. Because the Lord told some of his disciples, I make you fishers of men. All right, this is the point. And after I was sent for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, and not the holes of the rocks. So when we come back down in them new bodies, which is one of the many promises, we're going to go to their underground bunkers and snatch them up out of it, and they're going to change.
Hey man, I would have never known. Now I do.
Yeah.
Now I'm talking about you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but no, that's good. That's good news though. That's good news.
Oh, last bro.
That's good news.
3 minutes. I got we got to get on Esau real quick.
Man,
All right. What you about to say?
man, I got to get to the house. So
Oh,
I get this food on. But
yeah.
no, this is all good though. For real.
Shit,
This is good. We good news right here.
Yeah, we out here every Monday though.
Y'all?
Yeah, baby.
Cause I'm over here.
I got out here a little late today.
Okay.
Well,
Y'all in the exact spot right here?
Yep, sir.
Okay.
What's your schedule be like Monday?
I don't do nothing on Mondays unless I have to go DJ, but that's like not every Monday, but
I text you, so maybe you come back out. We'll run through some more stuff.
okay.
Cause we went through a lot. It's deep. It gets deep.
Yeah, it's for sure.
Yeah, we definitely gotta show you. I definitely gotta show you their place in the Bible.
Yeah.
I gotta show you them.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get on that, bro. But yeah, man. I'm glad I saw you. I said,
Oh
man.
yeah.
I said, when I pulled up, I like, man, it look like this. I said, nah.
Oh yeah.
Went in the store and I came back out, and the sun was in my eye. I said, man, that sure look I said, I gotta walk up, get a little closer look.
Oh, yeah,
You know, I said, okay, all right. Yeah, you work at the DC too? I thought you looked familiar.
Yeah, I think I might have told you a cousin just.
Yeah. So you well, you on what shift you on?
A2.
You on an A2? And what department?
Case lot.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Chris. Okay. Yeah, we gonna have to have some many conversations.
Oh, for dang, so.
Yeah, cause
In a person, talk up on the phone.
I be when I be out there in that gate, at the truck gate, you know, sometimes it gets slow out there, and we you know, we got internet access out there. We be on there browsing. I'll be on there reading about all this stuff, bro.
Oh, see?
I'm on it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to process everything. I'm like, wow. So a lot of this stuff y'all talking about right here is confirmation, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's confirmation.
But dang, so.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I see you now,
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
I see you now. Okay, I'm all right. Yeah, so when you was telling me the stuff at the job, I was like, okay, yeah, this boy right here, I don't know if he gonna end up going off on somebody.
Oh, man. I'm just waiting it out. It's kind of like when you're working at a job, but you know.
I hear you.
Yeah, wait for everything to wrap
You
up.
see the big picture.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
You see the big picture. That's all. Okay,
So I'll be like, man.
okay. I see you now, boy. I see you. So you just going through the motions right now. And up there.
Yeah, just going through the motion.
Man, we sure got to chop it up, man.
Damn so.
For real. And what's your name again? Torrance. Got you, man.
Don't tell Anita you saw me though.
Hey, I want.
She's gonna be stressed. She's like, oh my God.
I mean, but you ain't doing nothing bad out here.
Uh-uh.
I mean, this is in the word.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
This is.
Our
This ain't
history.
nothing that's made up. That's in the word.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what a lot of people don't realize, man. That part of the problem is that they don't want to pick up in the book of Peter.
Yep.
Because everything is in there.
Yep.
Everything is in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, wow, I've had this book for all this time, and you finally open it up, you actually start to read and pay attention to it. You be like, man, this been here all this time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think what you're doing out here bad. I don't know why I'm super stressed out.
We get on Esau a lot. Well, the Bible get on Esau really. Two more scriptures. I gotta set the tone for the next time we chop it up.
Okay, go ahead, break it down for me,
Genesis
man.
25:25.
25. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
So the first came out red all over. White, people ain't actually white. They just red. So in the story of creation, in the beginning, white people didn't exist. You know, white people came later on in history. So read it again.
It says, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
So Esau was his twin brother, Jacob. It didn't describe how Jacob looked. Jacob was brown like everybody else. But we didn't get the backstory, but it said Esau came out red all over because he's the red man of the earth. Okay. Pink, which is the shade of red, you see their blood through their skin. But what was his name again?
Esau.
Esau. So check this out. His name was Esau. So check this out. As he was bringing Jacob have our name, but Esau have our hate. So the Lord really hate Edomites. Yeah, because that's how the Lord not fucking with you. He gave everybody else melanin, but you get burnt up in the sun like a vampire. But the Lord said, Jacob I love, Esau have I hated. We come from Jacob. Jesus is children of Jacob right here. Jacob's name was changed to Israel, but the Lord started dealing with him. So children of Jacob, children of Israel, the same thing. And the Lord said he loved Jacob, but hated Esau. And for the other people, the Lord said the other nations are nothing to you. He said they less than nothing. Africans, Chinese, Japanese, they just extras. So the Lord loves one people, the other people are nothing, but he actually hates another people. Last one. Malachi 1:4.
Chapter 1, verse 4.
Matter of fact, Genesis 36:8. Does go Esau and Mount Seir, Esau did his deed.
Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom saith, we are improvised, but we will return and build in the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
So Edom is the border of wickedness. So when you see that word wicked in the Bible, you can't just apply it to what you want to apply it to. You say you call Edom the border of wickedness. So they the wicked of the Bible. And what's the last part?
And the people whom the Lord hath indignation forever.
So the Lord got indignation against them people, meaning anger or annoyance. So so that's what the Lord coming to visit. That's why he on top right now. The Lord about to come take him down.
Man.
We get more into it though next time.
Hey, man. I'm glad I saw it today, man. And man. Yeah. And I won't say nothing to we just act like this didn't happen.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm with you.
Oh
Yeah, man. Hey man, how much time y'all gonna be out here tonight? Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, we definitely go. I'll be at the gate tomorrow, but I'll come in. Usually come in about 8:30.
Yeah.
So you know me, I'll come around. I'll make the stops.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Well, man, okay.
So yeah, Esau, Edomite, you know who they are now.
Yeah.
Everybody got their place in the Bible. You got character you already.
And it's funny that you got the Rothschilds up here, the Rockefellers, and all these people are supposedly, they at one time they were saying, oh man, if you're a Rothschild or you're a Rockefeller, you pretty much run the world. That's what they were saying, because they were so
untouchable kind of.
or wealthy.
Yeah,
Because there's a difference between being rich and being wealthy.
Oh yeah.
So they was putting them at this high regard when in actuality, see, it's all making sense.
The Bible says that too.
It's all making sense.
Yeah.
Man, okay. Yeah. So ISS.
Yep, got it for the lake of fire.
I'm gonna go see if I can stream that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we gonna get together. I'm gonna have you shoot me some scriptures and stuff. And matter of fact, you still got my number.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be talking about now. So
Yeah.
this what I be doing all time chilling.
Yeah.
We got a few spots that we hit.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, this needs to be out.
Oh yeah,
This needs to be out there. So.
Oh yeah, dang. So.
And like I said, when I first walked up, that image right there
Yeah.
actually caught my eye. I said, man, I remember seeing that somewhere, and then I remember it was TikTok.
Yup.
So yeah. They'll talk the same thing too.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, y'all have a good night.
Oh yeah, too. So,
We gonna get this food on right quick.
Yeah, I gotta do the same thing for Anita making them some burgers. So.
Oh yeah.
We about to wrap it up.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Yeah.
Hey, we gonna rule over our oppressors. That's what I keep in my head. Like, keep on.
You see, what's crazy is, I guess, when the older you get, you start to see stuff in a different light, and you start to, and things just start getting presented to you.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh man, I didn't see that, or just like at the job.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I see stuff every day, bro. I'm just like,
Yeah.
And I do a lot of observing, bro. I don't do a whole lot of talking like I used to.
Oh yeah.
I used to be like, try to call people out on stuff, man, and now I just be like, I just be observing stuff, man. I'm like, really? And some of the stuff be so obvious, I'm like, it's okay. I got you. Yeah, man. Woo. Yeah, man. Doing a good thing out here, bro.
Oh, thank you.
Good thing out here, man.
Yeah.
So the missus don't like you being out here, huh?
She worried about people at work seeing me, and a lot of white people know what's going on when they see these.
Yeah.
And we get cussed out sometimes. We got there in Louisville too on 121. We jumping out there, so she was worried about somebody seeing me, telling on me, not getting fired.
I mean, but this ain't got nothing to do with work.
Yeah, right.
You off the clock.
You're right.
And And this is what you or we believe.
Right, yeah. And
You
probably,
let the white people believe what they want to believe,
yeah,
and it's no problem.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I get why, but at the same time, I mean, if you're gonna present to the people what's actually,
Ain't my words.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It ain't like you making it up.
Yeah. Oh, probably what you worried about too. Probably drawing some kind of unwanted attention towards her. Hey, look, you saw your boyfriend. You know, these are kind of critical.
I can just laugh, bro.
Oh,
I mean,
right,
but
yeah.
like I say, are you gonna go against what's actually written?
Well, yeah, exactly.
I mean, do you have an opinion on what's actually written?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can dislike or disagree, but what's written is what's written.
Yeah.
So, where's the crime in that?
Right. Yup.
You know what I'm saying? Where's the negativity?
Yeah.
Just because certain people don't want to hear it, or, oh, well, I go to church, or, oh, I got a pastor that.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. A lot of pastors, you can't call them pastors
Man,
because they're only preaching from certain. Every Sunday, you hear preachers preaching from the same 10 scriptures
exactly.
of the book.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we knew that, okay, Jesus died and he came back.
Yeah.
Okay, how many times you gonna preach that?
Yeah, exactly.
And I understand it's a good story and it inspires people and there's a point to it, but there's so much in that Bible
Yeah.
or whatever you believe, whether it be Christianity or whatever. It is so much more you could be talking about and actually educating the people instead of just going through the same 5, 6 scriptures.
Pass around the collection plate. Oh, and see what churches got? They got look up 50C3 charter.
Okay.
It's churches got to preach and teach a certain way to be tax exempt from the government. So all that tithe and offering they getting, they don't pay taxes on it. So they getting that money tax free. They got to preach a certain way though.
See, that's a lot of these churches are set up like what?
Businesses. Churches, yeah, it's a business.
They're not. Are they actually bringing people in to heal them, to educate them, or are they just like, okay, hey, come to my church and yeah, we'll sing the song that you like.
Make you all emotional.
Make play on play on people's emotions. And then you're like, oh, okay, well, let me give you this money. And then you walk out, but are you really healed though?
Walk out empty. Walk out empty on the inside and empty pockets.
And then they wonder why the churches are not filled up like they used to be. Or they wonder why people are walking away from the church. See, that's the problem. The church. That's the problem.
I gotta show you.
Show me.
Jeremiah 2:3 real quick.
Show me.
And that's why the Lord shut down the churches in the pandemic. The Lord wanted to, he could have kept the churches open. The liquor store stayed open, but he shut down them churches.
Yeah.
Go read for yourself. 23:1.
Jeremiah 23:1. Woe to the pastors that
Read it slower.
I'm sorry.
And woe means death, destruction. So,
Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith the Lord.
the Lord said, death, destruction to the pastors that destroy and scatter my sheep. And how they being scattered, the pastors leading them further and further away from the truth. And all these years, people been going to church 30, 40 years, still don't know that they Israelites. They the people in the book. Don't know that the word nigger in the book. And I'm going to show you next time, but the Messiah being killed in the Bible is described as him being hung on a tree.
Yeah.
Because the cross made out of wood from a tree, and he was suspended up on it. So rather it's nailed to it or hanging from a rope, he was killed. It described it as him being killed by being hanged on a tree.
That's a great analogy.
And see, just based off of that, man, you got, I guess it's just like through the years, you'll get this group tell it this way.
Yeah.
Tell it for so many years.
Yeah.
Then it gets transferred to this generation.
Yeah.
And then they tell it. Then they change it up. And then it's, you got all these generations of being told by a person when, okay, but what does the word say?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of distortion, man. We're going to talk.
Oh, yeah, for damn sure.
We're going to chop it up, man.
Damn sure.
Yeah. because I think a lot of people are getting away from what's written
Yeah.
because they're so lazy they don't want to open a book and read and try to get some studying and try to break stuff down. They're like, oh well, I just go to church and let the preacher tell me. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You see what happens when that happens. But you're not gonna get the word. You're gonna get a lot of entertainment, a lot of hollering and screaming, and a lot of stuff that a lot of commentary that don't even apply to what you're teaching or what you're trying to teach. Is you getting all that? Oh yeah. The preacher sure did preach today. Oh yeah. So what did he preach about?
Yeah.
I don't know, but he sure sounded good.
Yeah. The preacher said a good prayer.
Yeah, he said a good prayer.
Yeah.
But okay, what was he praying? I don't know, but he had me.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah.
gonna chop it up, bro.
Oh,
I
yeah,
ain't gonna hold y'all up, man.
finesse up.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all. I'm glad I saw y'all today.
Oh yeah, it's on. That's
And,
why it came out late.
Yeah. And if you get a chance, like I said, you got my number, shoot me some scriptures, and then I'm gonna try to stream that movie tonight.
Bet. Yeah,
If
you
I
have
can
to let me
stream
know.
it.
Bet.
Yeah. Cause I watch stuff like that, bro.
Oh, bet. Yeah.
Because a lot of people think, okay, Hollywood, yeah, they got all this money to make all these effects and da-da-da-da. But, man, if you really look at some of these movies, man, it's really touching on some stuff.
Oh yeah.
Put it right in front of your face.
They right in front, hidden in plain sight.
Yup. Just like the word.
It's like, oh, this is a Hollywood. No, man, some
They
of
telling
these
you something.
movies,
Right,
man,
right.
they touching on some stuff.
You seen that movie Leave the World Behind?
Yeah.
It's on
No, I didn't. I need to watch that
Netflix.
one
It's
too.
on Netflix.
Yeah,
So,
about the world coming to the end.
yeah, society failing, blackouts, power grid failure, internet. I don't know
All
if you
that.
talked about that. but
Yeah.
That's coming to America
That's
too.
Ooh, see, that's movies like that, man. You think, oh, it's a cool movie. No, man, that's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Or it will happen.
Uh-huh.
Or it can happen.
Yup.
If you dig through all the BS and look at the core of it.
Yeah.
Hey, man, they touching on some stuff, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, man, y'all have a good
Oh
night.
yeah, for sure. See you
I know I done
tomorrow.
dapped y'all about
Oh,
10
yeah.
times.
That's all good.
But it's all love, though, man.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
man, like what you're doing out here.
Oh, thank you, man.
Because a lot of people ain't bold enough.
Oh
or
yeah.
Have the, I won't even say courage. They just, because they thinking what they're looking at what society thinks.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look at them two guys. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, well, back in the biblical times,
Mm-hmm.
you know, everything was done outside.
Yeah.
It wasn't in no building. It wasn't.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
you went and you talked to people about the truth. And if we God's people, that's what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
We're supposed to do this. It's not, can you do this? No, if you're God's people, you're supposed to be. That's in the word.
Yup.
But like I say, people so get wrapped up in society, and no, we're gonna do it this way, and no, those guys, I don't know those guys, and You got to get back to the original, man. You
Oh,
got to
yeah.
get back to
The real stuff.
the real stuff, man. Like I say, everything you talking right here, it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
It's written.
Uh huh.
It's written. And one more thing, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, you know, going to church, you know, you kind of half paying attention, half not so much. And I always used to hear preachers say, you know, everything that's happening now is in the Bible. Everything that will happen is in the Bible. I'm like, okay, this book that's probably about this big, you saying everything that has happened is in the Bible, or everything that will happen is in the Bible? Like, yeah. Okay, so years later, I decided to open the book and start reading for myself. And I said, well, that's happening. Yeah, that's happening. Yeah, that's happening. Oh, that happened too. Oh, relationship? Oh, yeah, that happened too. Oh, homosexuality? Oh, so everything, that was right on that part.
Oh yeah.
Everything that's happening now is in that book.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Everything that will happen is in that book.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even the books that depending on who you believe, or who you worship or whatever. The books that have been deleted,
Oh yeah,
that have been removed from the Bible.
we got them too. Going to the
Apocrypha.
Apocrypha. Yeah.
See, okay, bro, because now you getting off the, okay, so all these years, I believe that this was what I was supposed to have, and now we find out that there were books that were taken out.
They took out like a third of it.
Yeah, they talking about, well, the world wouldn't understand. No, it ain't the world wouldn't understand it. You didn't want us to know.
Yeah.
You didn't want to, that's why you removed it. You didn't want us to know what was going on in there. So, yeah, we're going to chop it up.
Oh yeah.
We're going to get that. Hey, man, this is nighttime now. Well, I met y'all, it was daytime.
I know.
We're out here in the dark now. Hey, man, get home. Nita going to be.
Oh yeah, I'm on the way right.
Where you at?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
on it now.
Yeah. So she with you on this too?
She'd rather not deal with the truth.
Really?
Yeah.
But see, I've actually seen her out at the gate browsing and reading scriptures and stuff. So
Hey, maybe the Lord working on her.
okay,
Working on her mind slowly.
okay,
But she don't really like dealing with reality.
okay.
When it's I say the harshness of reality.
Gotcha.
You know, we talked about some dark times coming up.
But the truth is harsh, bro. It ain't pretty. Truth ain't pretty.
Yeah. So she told me she'd rather live in her fairy tale of the mind. She told me that like last week. Like, okay.
Well, like I said, I know for a fact the many days we've been at the gate, man. I've actually seen her reading scriptures.
That's tight.
And we've had not a whole lot of conversation about it, but the few times that we talked about it, it was cool. I was thinking, okay, cool. So you, all right. Yeah. So
She probably seen some stuff on TikTok and probably doing her own digging and searching up
Okay.
some stuff. So hey, that's tight. That
I mean, if
that's what it is.
if that's what led her, hey,
Yeah,
can't fault on that.
Oh yeah, right. So that's tight. I didn't know that. So
Yeah.
I thought,
So, but that's cool, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the deeper we get, the better we get. Yeah.
Ooh,
And check out Judge. Check out the book of Judge.
I got you. So since y'all been doing this, how's the response been? For the most part, it's been pretty positive.
Up and down.
Okay, I expect that.
About half of our people, they walk away. They don't want to hear it. You usually get I had a few men come up against the word.
Uh-huh.
I think more so women coming up against it.
Okay.
I had that one time.
Yeah, like people trying to challenge y'all.
Man, on the square, I had this pastor. He was a pastor. He debated for like a good hour and a half.
Oh,
We ran him off though.
yeah.
He was upset when he got done. But white people, it's about white people more so listen than get argumentative about it. They got more analytical thinking.
Right,
If you
right.
can just show them the facts, they're listening. Some of them might not want to agree or may not like it, but
But
they
it's
say it
black
makes sense.
Black people that act
Generally.
good. They're lost, man.
Oh yeah,
Lost in the wilderness.
Yeah, we had a few women. They heard the truth and cried. It was beautiful. So
Yeah.
response be all over the place.
But like I say, even with that, all it takes is, even if, let's say if I came up and I'm talking to y'all like I am now, and I have a question about it, even as I'm walking off, now what makes sense to me is that, okay, I'm gonna go read
Oh yeah.
and see what they're saying is accurate. At the very least, that's what it should do.
Guess what? Yeah, what it should be.
It should lead you to do your own research and understanding of it instead of being like, and just walking away, because like you say, it's gonna come a time, it's gonna come a day where we're gonna have to answer.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to answer
Yeah, that's straight up.
to the highest of high. You know what I mean? We're gonna have to. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yep.
When judgment time, okay, let me go.
Yeah.
Let me go, because I'm gonna be out here all night.
Oh,
I'm be
yeah,
out-
yeah.
Hey man, y'all be good.
Oh, yeah,
This is the
yeah,
last
yeah.
time. I swear, this is the last time. Hey, I'll see you at work.
I think I'm gonna text you this one channel. you know,
Yeah, text me that
maybe,
too,
you
man.
know, so you can listen to just, you know, spare time or at the gate and ain't too much going on.
Yeah,
So,
that's
I'm
what's
gonna
up.
take this stuff.
Hey, and good meeting you too, bro.
Good meeting you too, sir.
Good meeting. Hey, y'all keep doing your thing, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Keep doing your thing. For sure.
Talk to you now. We'll get ready to wrap up. We probably say that for next time. Hey, shalom to that brother Kalab, the sister
Shalom.
Athena, daughter Yahweh,
Shalom.
King servant Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Shimei Cyber. Hey, that was, hey, see, the reason we got out late, because I've been moping around all day, tired, can't move. Hey, we see why the Lord got us out here, you know? And I never would have thought, you know, bro, would receive the truth like that, you know, but
You already had a little bit of
yeah.
a little bit of knowledge.
Yeah. So, hey, that's why the Lord had us get out here late. So, hey, we gonna wrap it up. Hey, the water to everybody that tuned in.
Wow.
Let's give our praise, honor, and glory.
To Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakak with us.
All right, so next time, Lord willing, shalom.
Shalom.